Good morning, YouTube. My name is Mike. My channel is MDH5169. I'm glad you're here. Today is Monday, December 4th. I'm going to do a little bit of video throughout the week. Got a couple things going on. It's going to be kind of a progression here. But today, I'm out here in my shop, as you guys can see behind me. I am awaiting the arrival of a new toy for the shop. Yes, a new toy. Now, if you guys have followed the channel, you might have seen a couple videos back. I mentioned something about getting a different toy, and I'm kind of keeping an eye out there, watching for it. It's supposed to be delivered. So you might already know what I'm talking about, but for those of you that don't, stand by. We're coming right back, and you will see. It's going to be cool. All right, guys, so Brian is here. You guys might remember Brian. He fixed my centipede game, and so now we know what's coming today. I was doing a YouTube video telling everybody I'm getting something cool, but I didn't tell them what, and this is it. A cool driving arcade game to complete the arcade area. So we will get this unloaded, set up, and then more to follow.
Actually, you show all face. This looks nice.
I was just kind of thinking about that as you were saying that too.
Let me see. Driving in on that corner, and on the first one, pinball machine on this one, and this one set up on this one, so everybody can see. Nice. This side, you don't have to see on the back. That side.
Okay. This is so cool. I'm a little giddy right now, sorry. So now I got like a little arcade section. I've got the cool old driving game that you can see. You got the seat, it's got the gear shifter. I know it's kind of dark in there, so it's hard to see. Got the pinball machine, as you guys know, and centipede. This is like a big kid's toy box. So, you know, as I always say, anybody who's a subscriber or watches the videos or whatever, if you're in the area and you want to come by and check things out, you're more than welcome. Check the cars out, play some pinball, play some arcade machine, and just have a good time. Hang out, talk cars, listen to music or whatever, and it's a good time here. So, yeah, I think that's going to do it for today. Like I said, I'm going to be filming some more the rest of this week and then upload. So, but for today, I think we're going to call it good. Today is Tuesday, December 5th, so day after yesterday. That makes sense, huh? So anyway, we are down here at Starkweathers right now, and we're going to see what's going on. It's definitely taken much longer than anticipated, and again, I apologize for that, and I thank you guys for being patient. Kind of ended up working out because I don't know if you remember the last video I talked about maybe the axle might be bent on the car, which it's not, thankfully. But as it turns out, the rim that I sent to Florida that's hopefully heading on its way back, it was bent. So they supposedly fixed it. It's coming back or on its way back or what have you. But for now, Josh stuck a Gen 5 Camaro ZL1 rim on the back just to move the car around. And it turns out that rim doesn't seat very well, so it kind of moves back and forth like this a little bit. And of course that would not be good on the dyno to be running at those speeds and doing that. So it kind of works out in a way that it's taken a little bit longer, and this is all kind of played out the way it is. But very hopeful, very optimistic, because I'm an optimistic kind of guy, that we'll get the rim back hopefully this week or the first of next week. All the parts are in, they'll be put onto the car, and we can get maybe some dyno time next week and get this thing done and get it back home. Okay, so Josh wasn't there. Nate was working on another Z06 at the time. Nothing really going on, so it wasn't too much to film. So I'm going to run a quick errand, and then I'm going to go back, because Josh should be back in like half an hour or whatever, and it'll take me about a half an hour to run this errand, so it works out perfectly. So I'll run back over and check up and see what's going on, and we'll go from there. Probably tell, we detoured through the car wash. I hadn't washed the Tahoe in a couple of weeks, and it was getting pretty grungy, and it was time. So now we're gonna head over to the workshop. Eddie sent me a text. Oh, I picked up water, by the way, so that's what you hear sloshing around back there. But Eddie texted me and said that he wanted me to stop by for a second, so I know he's working on the Impala, and he was doing something on the Can Am Spyder, so we'll go see what's going on and get an update there. All right, here we are at the shop, workshop.
Good morning, Bob.
Eddie! Say hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube. On the Can Am.
Ah, crap, it's bad news.
No, I don't want to undo the parking brake and climb underneath there. I want somebody on top of it with their foot on the brake so it don't roll off.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
I'll go find you somebody. Okay, I can do that. No, I can do that.
I don't want it to roll backwards or anything while it's up there.
So I hadn't really caught you guys up with everything on the Can Am and what was going on there, but as you know, I moved the bikes over to the workshop, and then the Gremlin's over there, and the Impala's over there having some work done, and Christine's over there. So several vehicles are over at the workshop right now. But the Can Am, I had told Eddie to take it out and ride it. Actually, I told him all the vehicles over there, when they're over there, just take them out on a regular basis and get them out. But he had taken the Can Am out and was riding it, and it came up saying brake failure. Found out that if the reservoir on the Can Am Spyders are even slightly low, it will come up and say brake failure. Top off the reservoirs, you'll be fine. I took it out, rode around the block, it's doing great, which is good because I may be selling that. Actually, my buddy Mark has expressed some interest in it before, and so he might come over this afternoon and take a look at it. And I just know my wife and I aren't really going to ride it or use it in the near future, so might as well go ahead and get rid of it and give it to somebody who's gonna use it and you know, get some good use out of it. Good morning. It is yet another day, and actually another day after that. It is Thursday, December 7th. I had planned on going out yesterday, but you know, the week's kind of changed on me a little bit. Let's get through some bumps first here. Merced County roads, gotta love them. So anyway, as I was saying, the week has kind of changed on me a little bit. My wife and I are having a roof done at our place, and they started on that yesterday. They're supposed to finish up today, and then we're also having our kitchen remodeled. So our kitchen is, everything's out of it right now. We're have everything on the dining room table, so our house is kind of a mess at this point in time, and they're supposed to be starting that, I think, tomorrow. So I'm trying to get all that going. But right now, I am in the Tahoe. We're going to run down and see Jesse because I want to see what's going on with the rim and tire for the Z06. I am hoping that he's got some news on it. So we'll see what's going on. Kind of weird. My Tahoe, I'm not sure if you guys have had this problem with this. Morning I get in and the gauges are all completely dead. Start the vehicle up, nothing's reading, nothing's working. Speedometer, tachometer, everything's dead. Let it warm up for a few, revved it a little bit, and they all came back. Now I have noticed with the colder weather, I'm getting the, you see that, the service tire monitor. So I'm not sure if that's like a normal thing, a normal little plague that these vehicles have, or if it's just specific to mine. But I will keep you guys posted. I'll keep monitoring it, and this may yet be another thing I'll have to look into. Just let me know when the rim comes in and I'll come back.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, I was having camera difficulties there for a second. I'm just bad about pushing the wrong buttons, but anyway, let's go check out this WS6. I think these cars are so cool. Aftermarket wheels and tires. Let's see. Automatic. I used to have one at one point in time. It was a fun car, I have to admit. I've kind of been a little nostalgic for it lately and been looking at them. No, it doesn't mean I'm going to buy one, but it doesn't mean I'm not going to buy one, so who knows. Apparently the rim is on its way back from Florida. They got it back in spec. Still not perfect, but good enough for me. And it should be here, thinking Friday, but I'm going to say Monday to be on the safe side. So that'll be good. Get the rim back, get it mounted on the tire, get it back over. Josh can put it back on the car, and then there's no excuse. We should be able to get this thing going, get it dynoed, and get it ready to go. So now we're going to head over to Starkweather's, see if the parts are in, see what's going on, give them the news. The rim will be here next week, and you know, I really do. I want to see this thing like done and ready to go on the dyno next week and get it back. So I'm ready to get this car back in my shop. And the Impala should be coming back really soon in the shop too, so that'll be another good thing. We are here, and we will go in and see what's going on. Check out that big behemoth sitting over there. 6-liter LS swap, supercharged. To admit, I really like the stance of that Hellcat and the color with the tinted windows, the black rims, and then the black out hood like that. It just looks good. I'm really looking forward to checking that thing out and going for a ride in it. One other thing, as I'm heading back home, I told you guys that Mark was coming to take a look at the Can Am. Well, he did. He rode it and he really liked it, so he is coming to pick it up this afternoon. So I will do a little video on that, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and edit this, get it uploaded to YouTube. All right, Mark and his wife Peggy are here, and they're going to follow me over to the workshop so we can pick up the Can Am and get that all going. So I'm really looking forward to seeing Mark get the Can Am. I know he's going to really enjoy it. He's going to have a good time with it. And like I said, it just wasn't doing any good sitting at my house. It wasn't going to go anyplace. My wife and I are going to use it too much over the next couple years, I can tell you that. So definitely happy it's going to a good home, and he and his wife will definitely enjoy it. And I just noticed the gauges are no longer functioning, or they're not functioning again. Oh yeah, you're gonna be on video. There she is. I love it. I love that kind of enthusiasm. And away they go. There they go. Yeah, I always enjoy selling vehicles because I know they're in good shape, and I know someone's going to get a lot of good use out of them, and they're going to have fun with them. But when I sell them to someone that's a friend, someone that I know is really going to get to enjoy it, and I get to see that, that is a bonus, so I am happy. Can Am is gone. Get back in the Tahoe, gauges start working, so taking it, that's probably not a good sign. I mean, it could be a fuse, could be something simple, but it seems like they went a couple of times and then came back, and then now they've went, and I've started and stopped a couple of times and they still haven't come back. So I guess 2017 said I need to have one more car problem before the year's out. So it will be dealt with. It's just, you know, job security for Eddie. Yeah. So, but the good news is I just left Starkweather's. I didn't take the camera in because I really wasn't expecting anything, but guess what? My car's on the lift and they've got it all torn apart, and so I take it that's a good sign. I'm rather happy about that. So hopefully if all goes well, I'm optimistic, cautiously optimistic I may add, that next week I can get the rim back, get that all hooked back up, get this thing all done, get it dynoed, and maybe even have it back in my shop by the end of next week, hopefully. Gonna keep the fingers crossed, and like I said, cautiously optimistic. So with that, I think I've covered enough things in this video that I think I should probably end it now, because it's just a jumbled mess full of all kinds of stuff. But hey, it was a good time, right? I mean, I had a good time. I hope you guys did too. So, you know, with that, if you like the video, you definitely got to give me a thumbs up. You don't have to, but I certainly would appreciate it. So thumbs up on that. If you stopped in for the first time or you just haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm very excited about the channel growth and loving doing this and having a good time, and so much more is to come. And with that, God bless, take care, have an outstanding day.